praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Makagadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. And shalom to the brothers out pushing this truth. Shalom. It's just a quick vision that I had. It was about this video that I watched last week. And as I was watching it, when I got done watching it, I fell into a vision about what was going on with the video. So I'm gonna play this video first, and then I'm gonna get into the vision.
Often, if ever, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. This clear cut of an object coming in from behind Earth with clear structure to it. I'll go ahead and hit play again. You can see the solar wind coming off the sun. Sorry about the flash. And then there's the comet. And just as the tail of the comet is passing by, it seems like this thing is catching its dust. It could be just the timing, and these things could be very, very far apart. But there is something going on between the Earth and Venus. And that's why I'm throwing this out to you guys. What do you think we are looking at here? And again, if this thing is close to Earth, we're looking at an object that's quite literally bigger than planet Earth, and then whatever this shield is, this parachute thing, is 3 and 4 times bigger than Earth. And if all this isn't weird enough, we need to focus on the dates for a second, because my buddy Chris, who sends me amazing footage and pictures all the time, he's a sky watcher. I'll leave his link and his channel in the description box. But on the date of December 17th, he sent me pictures of Venus that he was filming live at that time, and he sends me a message saying that Venus seems to be being eclipsed by something. And he sent me a series of pictures that show this eclipse taking place on Venus beginning on the 17th, and it's continuing as you and I speak. But it's just very odd how on the 17th is when this shield or this force field thing starts to be released. It's also just as the comet is lined up with Venus. Even though the distances are confusing, it's just weird how all this stuff lines up and then is captured on the stereo ahead camera. I want to be clear though, we don't have any proof that there's a known eclipse going on Venus, but it certainly looked like it, and it was gradually getting more and more covered in shadow. So I'm still reaching out to try to figure out anything like that, but I just think it adds a little bit to what we're seeing on the stereo ahead video. It could be some sort of explanation if we even figure out what is going on up there. But at the absolute least, this is an incredible video that I feel like is going to kind of blow up. People are going to be...
So there you have it, right? I stopped the video, right? So you can see this is the Lord's chariot, man. From the other video from 2 years ago. And this little... or not really little, but this, what appears to be this other, let's just call it an angel with a force field, making the way for the Lord, right? That was captured back in 2016, man, right? So you see the Lord, he's there, man, and like this man said, his friend captured Venus being eclipsed by something large. Now, what is that? That's the Lord, man. See, this is the year 2022, the year of Yahawashi turning up. What does that mean? That means that he's getting...
Yeah, God, it's the year of the turn up, for Yahawashi, and, falling into this vision, I'm going to get just straight into it, man, and I have to get into it, straight into it. So when I fell into this vision, okay, well, you think about it, the last couple of years, they've been sending off rockets. I stay in Florida, so I'm used to just waking up any given morning to see a rocket. Most of the time, they don't even tell you that they launching these rockets. Well, on these rockets, and they just tell you that they're probes or they satellites and stuff. And so, like in this vision, I seen that these Edomites, they sent a probe, a satellite to this object to see what this object is, because you can, like, they can get the outlining of it, but they can't really see it. They want to actually see it, Esau. And like, okay, let me explain what was going on that I was shown, because like even seeing that Esau was trying to, send in a probe, I was also being shown what was going on. So you had the force field. Let's start off with the force field. That's making the force field is not like the force field on Independence Day, when something runs into it destroys it. No, it's more of a deflection type thing. So like if a rock is headed towards that ship, it just deflects it, it just moves it around. But if you have something with thrusters that's going into that shield, it'll go through. But then guess what you have to meet? Guess who you have to meet? Okay. And let's go on. Like I could see the ship. I seen that ship in many dreams, many visions. It's the ship of Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. So they sent the probe, a satellite to it, like an advanced satellite, and like as it got closer to it, like when you looking through that shield, you cannot see it. It's like real darked out. Like the lights was off on the chariot. There wasn't no lights, but it was real, like, I can't even explain it. You couldn't see it. Like you can see the outlining of it, but you can't see it. So they they was getting close to the shields or whatever, and they was like, man, we should be able to go through it. And you can hear Esau, talking. Maybe we'll be able to go through it. Blah blah blah. So they make it through the shield, and like you still couldn't really see the chariot like that, but you could. It was like really, like it was darked out. It's just hard to explain when you're looking at it from space. And in my mind, like as they passed that shield, I said, an angel finna come out. I know it. An angel finna come out and smack that shit. And that's exactly what happened. And on their cameras, they actually caught the angel coming out of nowhere. I'm talking about, man, this angel had to be like 15 feet tall, and like with so much power, and with that sword, he smacked the satellite in half, and like smacked it like right back out the force field. Like, and man, like, well, Esau's feet cut off, but I still could see. Man, I just started crying, laughing, like it was with so much, like, that's what you get, Esau. Like you finna really, you finna really see them. You want to see them so bad, you finna really see them, especially when they get here. And then I heard a voice tell me, like, we here. We are here. And I was like, oh. And then I woke up, and I'm like, and I can still hear that voice saying, yeah, we're here. Like, and that stuck with me. And like, I ended up falling asleep. I was like, as soon as I get up in the morning, I'm gonna do that video. And I completely forgot about it through the spirit. I completely forgot about it. And I was watching something. Yes, I was watching. I think it was the Dallas camp, and it was talking about this movie, Don't Look Up or whatever, over the weekend, over the Friday camp, and that brought it to my remembrance when they was talking about that movie or whatever. So I watched that movie last night, and when I watched that movie, I was like, yeah, I got to do this, this vision, and I had it like a week ago. It was on the first week of the year. But let me bring out a scripture and get out of here. This is Acts 2:17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith thy power, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old man shall dream dreams. And that was a beautiful dream, man. When that angel came out and smacked that, when he came out and smacked their satellite out, and like, it was beautiful. Like, just so much raw power, just so much power. He smacked that thing with, just to see that, and it just lifted up my spirit. I remember waking up smiling, laughing, still laughing too. Like, dang, he really, like, he smacked that shit. Like, and Esau knows, that they're here. They catching it, but they caught it with their little satellites and all their little technology. But there's nothing they can do against it. There's nothing there's nothing on earth that they can do with just the power of that swing that angel did. Just the pure power behind that. There's nothing on earth that can compete with that. Esau can't come up with anything that can compete with that. He's already defeated. And but I hope this was edifying through the. Yeah, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi. Until the next time, Shalom.